Still paying hundreds of dollars for prescription glasses? Let's change that. At Zenni.com, our factory direct model means no middlemen or outrageous markups. Just the same quality frames and lens options as the other guys for 1/10 the price. Zenni offers prescription glasses starting at $6.95, as well as affordable sunglasses, blue blockers, and more. The best part? Try any frame, anywhere, with our 3D virtual try-on. Visit Zenni.com today and change the way you buy glasses forever.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the big game hunter, the head coach for JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. Welcome! Almost at New Year's. Almost at that point where I launched the one-year project of doing only answers to interview questions. All the obnoxious interview questions that people get asked, I'm going to try and cover in 2017. Meanwhile, today's show is about resume hacks, and I think the best of the resume hacks you can implement that'll get you better results. Hope you find it helpful. I hope you also subscribe to my other show, which is Job Search Radio. Again, in iTunes, Stitcher, and other podcast directories. Job Search Radio is a Monday through Friday show with different kinds of advice than what I do in this show. Hope you find both of them helpful, and let's get going, huh? I want to give you some no BS job search advice in the form of a resume hack, a simple way to write resumes. So when most people write a resume, they write this master resume, and they prune out everything that they don't think is going to be relevant, and then mail out the same resume to every job that they apply to. Like the broken watch that's right twice a day. You've heard me say this before. But here's the solution to the issue. And it really requires that you take the time to think of everything that you've done professionally. So what I want you to do is to write this one grand master resume. It has everything you've done, role, responsibilities, accomplishments. If you're in IT, it's the technology that you've utilized. It also includes the revenue generated by your work, the revenue saved by your work. Once you have that master, and this thing could be 10 pages long for all I care, but it's most important for you to start with your most recent job, work backward, and then create this master document. Then, as you apply to things, as you submit your resume to friends who tell you about opportunities, I want you to prune out irrelevant things and call attention to the major things that you've done that relate to that specific job. Now, some of you are going to say, gee, that sounds like a lot of work. Number one, it isn't a lot of work. It's a lot more work to edit all the time than to have a master document for which you're pruning all the time into something useful for an employer. After all, when you buy a personal computer, if you still buy them, when people bought personal computers, it was a big deal when plug-and-play technology was introduced. What's plug-and-play for those of you who don't remember? Simple. All the devices could get plugged into any computer, and you can basically create something customized based upon the need of the individual buyer. Now, if the manufacturer was deciding everything that you needed, you'd wind up with a lot of unnecessary things and a lot of unnecessary cost in your device. But by creating plug and play, you basically got a customized system based upon your unique needs. Same with a resume. You have to deliver a customized product for every single job. And if you think it's a lot of work, let me ask you a question. Is it a lot of work, from your vantage point to do this and risk, and I'm putting that word in sarcastic quotes, risk getting a $15,000 or $20,000 raise, or $25,000, or for you veteran people, $50,000 or $60,000 raise? I don't think so. When all is said and done, it's not a big deal. So write the master. Create this enormous document. Call attention to every single thing of any substance that you've done. And then each time you're submitting it, take the relevant parts of it per employer, pull it into a separate resume, and submit it to that firm. That's what you do. That's the simplest hack I can give you for resume writing, because what you're doing up until this point isn't working, is it? Try my way. It does work. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you do, I want to encourage you, come join me at JobSearch.CoachingHQ.com. That's my site with curated information from around the web that I've developed in podcast, video, articles. All my books and guides to job hunting appear on the site, all for one price. And I also want to encourage you, give the show 5 stars in iTunes, please. I have a link in the show notes. It's going to help other people discover the show and help them anymore. So I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.